Hey y'all, welcome. It's Julia. It's Practice Everywhere Tuesday and I'm back from Hawaii, so I'm really excited to be with you. But I hope next year you go to Hawaii with us, so save the date, all right? More information will be coming out to you soon about that. But for now, we have a yoga practice. Today's yoga practice is going to stimulate our core. It's going to get us moving with some breath work near the end. But we also have lots of opening for your hips and also some twists. So really we're gonna get you out of the funk, especially if you're watching this maybe at work or at home and you just need a little bit of movement. So that's what this yoga thing is all about. It's not about coming to a studio and sweating your ass off, right? It's actually about taking time to get to know yourself a little bit better. And the great thing about that is that you can do it anywhere, and I hope you practice everywhere with me. So grab your mat, grab towel or water if you need it, and we will get started. If you got some room to move, then you just come to crisscross yoga sauce, and we'll start with some breathing. I like to kind of shimmy my hips back as I get settled into my seat. Roll those shoulder heads up to your ears and loop them down your back. Sit up really tall. This way, as we do our breath, it can permeate into the depth, the basin of our pelvis. We really get a deep fullness in there. So take the hands to the thighs, full inhale, lift the chest, let the belly fill, breathing in through your nose. And then an open mouth exhale, round the back just a little bit, draw the belly in and up. Good, inhale, lengthen the spine, lift the chest, full breath in. Exhale, draw the belly in, round the back just a little bit. Kind of like you're doing cat-cow right here from your seat. So the inhale, lift the heart, lift your chin, maybe even lift your gaze, you're full of breath. Good, exhale, draw the belly in, let the back round. Good, and let's add some arms to that. Inhale, sweep your arms up, big breath in. Good, exhale, draw the arms back, down, round. Good, inhale, sweep up, get big, get full. Exhale, drop the hands round. Good, last time. Big, full sweep, inhale. Exhale, round. Good. Inhale, sit up really tall. Take your left hand out next to you. Reach up and over with your right arm, stretching into side body. You can gaze up if your neck allows. Good, and then turn the torso, walk hand over hand, and just walk yourself forward. Feel the hips root back, press into the palms, get side body stretch. Good, on your inhale, and I'm going to turn to the side so you can see me. On your inhale, walk yourself up, plant your feet, plant your fingertips behind you, lift up into a reverse tabletop, send your hips high, your heart high, and then unravel the neck. Full breath in through your nose. This time, stick your tongue out. Good, full inhale. Last time, full in. Good. Sit your hips down, put the opposing leg in front. Inhale, circle your arms up, big stretch. Good. Exhale, right hand goes down. This time, left arm arcs over. Gaze up to the ceiling if your neck allows. Good, and then turn the belly, walk hand over hand all the way to the middle. Again, stretching hips back, press palms forward, just waking up into the outer hips, waking up kind of into your tush a little bit, and then feeling the side body stretch. Good, and then again, I'll turn to the side so you can see me. You're gonna walk yourself up, plant your feet, plant your fingertips behind you. Press into your hands and feet, move your hips up. Let your chest come up right to your chin and then lengthen your neck. Full breath in through your nose. Stick your tongue out. Good, 2 more. Big, wake up your breath. And good, last time, in breath. Good, press into your palms. This time, swing your hips back between the heels of your hands, straighten your legs, sit up tall in staff pose. So the spine, from the front spine, zips up, chest up, then let the arms add in, fingers up, activate your toes to your nose. So sitting up tall is really active here. Everything gets long, reach, strong, and then exhale, fold. Let the knees soften a little, round the spine. Good, and then a little wave like that. So there's an inhale, waving up, lengthen the spine, reach your fingers up, and then exhale, fold, round the spine at the bottom of the exhale. And then that drawing back like a wave. Inhale, lengthen up. Keep your legs active. Good. Exhale, fold. This time you hold down. Let that bow come into the back line of the legs, into your low back. Let everything settle. Shoulder blades can wrap to the outer sides of the armpits. Let your head dangle. Good. And then inhale, ride the breath wave up. Let the heels follow you in. Press your heels together. Sit up tall and reach up. Good. And then fold into Baddha Konasana with this forward fold, this bound angle. Walk your hands forward. Press your heels together so the knees have some space to fall. If this is pretty intense for your inner groin, you can just take your hands as far forward as is comfortable today. Yeah, just bowing in. Good. 2 more breaths. One more. Good. And walk yourself up. Close your knees. Grab behind your thighs. Zip the front belly in. Lift your chest. Boat pose. You can flare your toes. So active feet or light feet. If your hands feel light, you can join your arms out in front of you. Drag your heart a little higher than your knees here. Take a full inhale and clasp your hands. On your exhale, hands to heart, turn over your right shoulder, elbow to knee, continue to lift the chest. Inhale, lengthen the arms through center. Exhale, turn, elbow to knee, you're doing great. Inhale, center. Exhale, turn, stick with it, draw the belly in. Your toes can always touch down if you need a pit stop. Lengthen through center, turn, twist, elbow to knee. One more time, each side. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist, elbow to knee. Last side, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Inhale, lengthen. Straighten your legs and arms any amount. Go big. Inhale. Exhale, cross your ankles. Plant your hands. Step back. Downward facing dog. Pedal out your legs as much as you need. Take a little space for yourself. Good. Feel the heat of the belly continuing to support the spine. Press down through your palms. And then as you gaze back at your feet, let your heels disappear behind your toes. So there's that little bit of internal rotation of the thighs. Press your outer heels low. Invite your neck to get long in between your arms so you feel the shoulder blades pressing into the back body. And there's strength and activity all the way down into your palms. Good. And then step the feet together. Lift your right leg skyward. Open up your hip and then activate the lifted foot like you're pressing your heel away from you. Naturally, you're going to get a little light in the right hand. Press your right hand back down. Good. Engage the left leg. The leg that's connected to the ground, engage it so there's some muscular control to help you stabilize. Good. Level the hips. Lengthen your right leg. Soften the knee as you step through. A little bit of softness in the knee always gives us help in the hips for transition. You can re-straighten the leg once you land your foot. Ground into your left hand. Circle your right arm up. Take a big reach through this twist. Lengthen the side body. And then roll lung on top of lung. Gaze up to your top thumb. Good. Full breath in. And then exhale, return the hand to the earth, lower your left knee. Inhale, wave the front spine up and then lift up through the arms. So this belly comes in and up. Reach up through your hands. Good. Full breath in. Then hands to your heart, hook your elbow to your outer thigh. So a little bit of rotation here. You can always tuck the back toes and elevate the back knee. If that feels comfortable, you want a little added balance challenge. Otherwise, knee can stay down. Lengthen through the spine on your inhale and then rotate ribs, right? So back, low back, sacral areas, not really gonna move too much. Instead, focus on moving your torso. Good, take one more full inhale. On your exhale, unravel your hands down, step back to downward facing dog. And then bend your knees like you're going to pounce. Bend your knees. Good. Let your chest load back to your thighs and then push yourself forward. Lift the back of your heart and then lengthen your neck, broaden your collarbones. Plank pose. Lower all the way down to the belly. Loop your shoulder heads back, untuck your toes. Inhale, lift, cobra pose. Exhale, chest lowers. 2 more times. Strong legs. Inhale, heart forward, head up. Exhale, unravel, lower. Last time. Anchor your legs, lift your heart, lift your brain. Exhale to child's pose. Drop it back, hips to heels. Let your belly settle between your thighs. Draw a full breath in and a full breath out. Again, fully in, fully out. Last time, inhale. And exhale. Tabletop, you rise in breath. Tuck your toes, push back, downward facing dog. Lift your hips up and back. Pressure down through the palms. Let your heels disappear behind your toes. So there's this energy from hands to hips, and then sit bones to heels. Good, step the feet together, lift your left leg high, and then circle open the hip, but keep your foot nice and active as if you were pushing something away. Feel that hip flexor opening. Even weight, even pressure through the hands. Really nice, good. Now level the hips, lengthen your leg. A little softness in the knee as you step through, little gentle steps. You don't have to pounce your foot. Really find that lift up through the belly, and then you set the foot down. Strong through the back leg so you can ground into your right hand, then twist, reach, left arm goes up. Good, so length from the heel to the back of the heart gives you spaciousness, a little lift in the hip crease, and then rotation. Take another breath in, reach. Exhale, touch down, lower your right knee. Draw the belly in, rise up, Anjaneyasana, that crescent lunge. Push down into the back shin and the front heel. Lift up through your spine and side waist. Good, and then hands to your heart, rotate. Elbow comes to your knee. Lengthen through the spine on inhale. Press into the palms, twist. And again, you can always tuck the back toes and elevate your back knee for a little added balance challenge, or keep the knee grounded and just continue the rotation. If you feel discomfort in your low back, either lift the torso a little bit more and bring your elbow right on top of your knee, or take a wider open twist. Good. Take one more full breath in. Exhale, unravel the hands. Step back to downward facing dog. Bend your knees like you're a cat ready to pounce, and then push yourself forward, plank pose. Lengthen your neck and broaden your collarbone so you're strong from heels to heart, and then lower. Good, all the way down. Untuck your toes. 3 times again. Inhale to cobra. Hug your elbows in. So we're taking kind of a baby cobra here. Hands can be light. Lift the cobra hood like the ears are going wide. Exhale, lower your chest. Good. Inhale, rise up, cobra pose. Exhale, lower. Last time, strong legs. Lift your heart, lift your skull. Exhale, touch it down. Shift it back, child's pose. It's a full breath in and a full breath out. Once more, inhale and exhale. Last time, breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, lift yourself, tabletop. Exhale, tuck your toes, downward facing dog. Good, inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, come through to a half pigeon. Good, lengthen your left leg behind you. You can grab a pillow or a block if you need some support. Lift the chest through and then lower down to your forearms or all the way down onto your chest. If you'd like a little more twisting action, thread the needle. Left arm can go through, lay your cheek down. You can wrap your right arm behind your back. Good. Feel this gentle energy of your right hip moving back. And again, you can put a block or a pillow or a bolster, anything you even have. It can be a pillow from your couch right underneath your right hip for a little extra support. Good. 2 more breaths. Beautiful. Unwind. Plant your hands. Tuck your back toes so you can lift yourself up and back. Send your right leg high. You can open your hip. If you need a little bit of circles just to loosen that up, take it. And then lower your foot down. Lift your left leg. Come through to a half pigeon. So for a lot of us, pigeon with our legs lower is a little bit uncomfortable. So if you need to flip onto your back and take a figure four, just flip on your back, take a figure four. It doesn't matter, right? So it's not about, what we do in the pose physically. It's more about how we feel. And so if we need to change the aesthetic of the pose to fit our body, do that by all means, yeah? All right, and then you lower down, and if you thread the needle on one side, give it a try. It might feel different. If it feels welcome, throw it on. A gentle hugging of the left hip back, just sweet, slight suggestion. It doesn't have to be forced. Continue to breathe. Good. Almost there, just a couple more breaths. Beautiful. Unwind your hands, tuck your back toes, step yourself back to downward facing dog. And again, if you need a little bit of lifting or some rotation, some movement, take what you need. We'll meet in downward facing dog after just a couple breaths of just loosening up out of your pigeon. Good. And then as you come into downward facing dog, use your next inhale to gaze forward. Come through to a seat. Bring your knees together, and if it's comfortable, sit back on your heels and take your hand to your abdomen. Good. So we're going to breathe in and out through the nose pretty quickly. So this pranayama breath work is great for you, and I call it like a mini meditation because we rev ourselves up and then we notice ourselves calm down. But this kind of breath work is not great if you're expecting, or if you have high blood pressure, or if you have any other indication, contraindication that you know of medically that says, you know what, maybe that's not something you want to do. So if you and your doctor have talked about those types of things, or you have a hunch, then make sure you listen to those instincts, all right? Take deep breath for the next minute instead. If, on the other hand, you know you're clear, you want to join me for this breath work, please do, and let's begin. All right, so you're going to inhale and exhale out through your nose, but it's going to be a forced inhale and a forced exhale. So we have some pranayama where it's a forced exhale and a passive inhale. In this pranayama exercise, you're moving both ways. All right, so hand comes onto the belly, right at the diaphragm. All right, so that's actually way below the sternum. It's actually where kind of the ribs split out a little bit. And feel that space where your ribs start to separate. Place your hand there as an indicator for deep breathing. So breathe full into the belly. Breathe out through the nose. Full again through the nose. Good, so we're gonna go a little faster. It'll kind of sound like a dog sniffing bacon, okay? Join me. Four, three, two, one. Breathe in and release. Good, so we're going to do that again. Take a full inhale, cleansing exhale, and this time we're going to go a little bit faster. Put your hand on your belly and let's begin. Four, three, two, one. Breathe in and all the way out. Let your eyes come to close. Feel the energy swirl. So you might have had that uplifting, invigorating energy from the breath work. Now take time to soothe it, calm it, slow it. Observe the change. time to open. And if you have time for Shavasana, I really encourage that you take it. Maybe legs up the wall for 10 minutes. That would be fantastic. Otherwise, if this is all the time that you have, thank you so much for joining me. I'm really excited that you are here. I do retreats all the time, and more stuff is going to be coming to you through Practice Everywhere. So stay tuned. Things like online yoga classes like this, things like training if you're a teacher, even retreats for folks. So please stay tuned. If you found this video valuable, it's free, so just share it with a friend. Ask them to sign up for my newsletter. You can go to juliamarieyoga.com to sign up for that. You'll get more free videos like this. So thank you so much for taking time for you. And remember that you can practice anywhere, and I hope that you practice everywhere. Thank you so much. Namaste. I love ya.